Hey guys, so this is going to be my 50 Shades Trilogy review. This is going to be my thoughts on the entire trilogy. I've read them all in about a week and a half, and I borrowed them from my brother's girlfriend, so I don't have them with me. But, yes, this is going to be my thoughts on the series. The first book is 50 Shades of Grey, and that's just like the intro to everything. We meet Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey. We found out that Anastasia Steele meets Christian Grey because she fills in for her roommate and her best friend, Catherine yeah, something like that. We just call her Kate. She fills in for her as an interviewer to interview Christian Grey, who is the CEO of Grey Enterprise, and she ends up falling into his room, and it's just things happen, things unfold from there. You know, the story is definitely, it's not the greatest thing. The writing is not fantastic. Like, all three of them, there's a lot of holy fucks, holy shits, holy craps, and then it's just, that's like what a lot of the book's about, is just those words. And you think she's a literary student, she graduated with that degree, and I just kind of wanted her vocabulary to be a little bit more out there. But yeah, I guess though, when you're going through that type of relationship, that's really what's going through your mind. So it kind of makes sense in a way though. But the writing wasn't that good for me, and the first book honestly wasn't great. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5. It just didn't do it for me. The sex scenes weren't bad. Like, a lot of people were intimidated to read the story just because of the sex scenes, and honestly, they're not that bad. Obviously, you have to be like 18 or older to read the story or have your parents' permission, but the sex scenes aren't that bad. There are a couple of them were kind of disturbing in a way, and just kind of, yeah, but most of them weren't that bad. Descriptive, yeah, but as you get in more into the trilogy, by the third book, it just says that they have sex, and then it's not described in every single scene every time they have sex, which is a good thing because, you know, after a while you just get tired of reading about them having sex. So the first book, what mainly wanted me to continue on with the rest of the series, is Christian Grey himself. He has a very dark and disturbing past, and in the first book it's just nipped, so you want to definitely read more of this rest of the series because you get way more into his childhood and what happened to him and why he's so mysterious and kind of like crazy a little bit. So in the second book you definitely learn more about him and you meet some new characters, and the second book definitely was a lot better than the first book. I gave the second one, I think, a 4 out of 5. It was just so much better. The storyline was better. The character, Anna, in the first book, she annoyed me. In the second book, she kind of started annoying me a little bit, but you kind of got used to it, and she was a little bit better. And by the third book, Anna was just, I actually liked her in the third book, so. And Christian Grey, again, you just can't help but love him and hate him at the same time. You want to read more about him, but at the same time, he's just, oh, why is he doing that, you know? But the characters that you meet in the second book definitely make the book so much more interesting and just makes you want to read. Continue on with the story, and by the third book, you get these characters that you actually kind of like and you actually can stand and tolerate. That's what happened for me. As the series went on, I started enjoying the books a lot more, and I just couldn't really stop reading them. It's like a guilty pleasure type of thing. You can't stop reading them because you kind of are intrigued by what's going on in the whole story. So by the third book, the whole series just kind of takes like a what? And I don't want to say anything. I don't want to tell you what happens because I'll be spoiling it, but yeah, I think the third book might be my favorite so far, just from where the story went and how it folded out in the end. I actually really liked how that happened. Her writing style, E.L. James' writing style gets better. It gets more tolerable, and you just kind of don't even realize that it's So that's a good thing, and that's my review on the series. Overall, I recommend borrowing it. And the one thing I really do like about the series, though, are the covers. The covers are freaking awesome. That's all I gotta say. The covers are awesome. They're so simple, but yet they each have an important part in the book. So I really like that. And that's my thoughts on 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. whole series thing. So if you read it, let me know in the comments below what your favorite book was and what you enjoyed most about the series. And that's it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!